Wonder how stuff like Paladins will spice up the meta once they drop for Euro Alliance. That's a very good question. There'll probably just be a better barrage tank that fires on the move, but they'll probably be limited in numbers. I don't know, maybe it'll be interesting, maybe it'll be broken as fuck. I don't know. Okay, on the right hand side we have playing as the teal Sakura, we have MagicCat. Our ally playing as the red Latin Confederation. We have Manticore forming Team Sakura. Their opponents playing as the magenta Pacific Front. We have Warring, and his teammates playing as the orange European Alliance. We have Kane Mark forming Team Thousand Suns. Thousand Suns currently lead the matchup 1-0 in the best of 5 we have here today. So even if Sakura lose this, they will still have one chance to claim a victory back. So we will see what is happening here. We've got a current dog war happening out here, as to which it looks like Warring is currently winning, but Manticore wins the dog war above. Someone needs to get GGI on the line here, because I don't understand a word that's being said. As we see the defensive pillbox that comes down to deny scouting, although the dogs at least get a look into Warring's base. You see a group of conscripts being devoured by dogs, but they do put down the offending animal. As we see Mark of Cain. I'm going to call him Mark of Cain because it's better rather than Cain Mark. What was I going to say? Just conducting some relative scouting here. MagicCat over there able to claim the oil derrick, as to which Mark of Cain hasn't been able to do so, but he does have an engineer out in the field, but there is a spook. There was a spook rapidly approaching, but the spook decides to prioritize its scouting duties. Eats a dog. Aggro's on another dog. Eats that. Aggro's on more dogs. Gets eaten in response. However, this engineer is very much at risk of being eaten. A dog spook breaks off to eat a dog, as the engineer is in fact devoured by the spook. MagicCat having an engineer here, sending it over to capture the oil derrick here. We see a large GI team form as it captures Warring's oil derrick over there against the larger conscript force. However, the GIs would win the engagement, I believe, if they were to fight. You see more GIs coming out to reinforce the front lines here, as we see the usual double refinery here, but on the same ore field. Warring hasn't base crawled towards the ore pit up here, which is interesting. Base decision. Not sure what's going to happen. He'll probably be the one to move or MCV push up to the ore pit up there. See a large GI force moving towards Manticore's oil derrick. Mark of Cain also laughing about something. I have no idea what. Alas, here we are, as you can see, Manticore come to be sitting now on 5 miners, having a 6 in production. As it looks like MagicCat is going for a very rapid base crawl over to the ore field up there. There was a beacon detected, which I believe was for the GI force, as it looks like Manticore is about to lose his oil derrick. As to which he does. See a second factory out here for Manticore here. We're going to need another Tesla reactor before we can go radar. As we see a fairly standard allied tech up from Mark of Cain and Warring here, as they both start base crawling towards this area here. Very bold with the tech placement here. I get that they need it for base crawling, they're not exactly in threat, but still very bold placement. We haven't seen anyone go for the machine shops, yes, although the only player, nobody can actually go for them as of this moment. I hear Rocketeers bullying Marauders over there, which is a fairly solid call. So I think for Euro, they're the only mobile things that will actually be able to challenge Marauders, primarily because the Marauders can't shoot up. Oh, there are now Gatling tanks coming. Is a Gatling tank out in response, as we see a couple of archers starting to be spread around the area. Single Harrier on the field here, as it finishes off the Marauder, but is in itself shot down. Not sure if that's really a worthwhile trade. Harrier is pretty expensive, especially for Kane's economy here. So he's only sitting on 6 miners on just ore. Hasn't base crawled up here, so he's going to be a bit short on funds here as MagicCat completes her base crawl. We see a large conscript infantry engagement down here, as it looks like they've actually been able to clean up most of the GIs here, with a couple of Jaguar tanks engaging in crushes. As they now move to finish off the last stragglers. Elite GI now on the field, however, he's gonna live. Manticore doesn't bother to pick the Elite GI up, as it looks like Warring is now in trouble. These are largely GGI IFVs, and it looks like a single Seal IF Tsurugi. Okay, more Tsurugis coming up, but these look like to be stock Tsurugis. Yeah, they are stock Tsurugis. We've got a second Seal Tsurugi on the field here. However, if Manticore decides to dive for the AFHQ, he probably will kill it. Oh, yeah, there we go. Infantry now opening up on the AFHQ. Desperate Driver unloads his payload on there. He gets the AFHQ. That's a good call from Manticore here. He's completed his objectives. However, he decides to push his luck. He's got to go further in. Oh, that adds a lot of Seal Tsurugis there as they just simply keep walking forward and don't open fire. It is now just a Jaguars and a couple of flag troopers left. I don't think Manticore has the numbers to take on the Tsurugis, especially if his Jaguars are all isolated. They need to regroup and come back if they want to have a snowball's chance. It looks like MagicCat's coming in up here on the top as well in an effort to try and pile in on the fun, whilst Marco Kane has no infantry, no army, and 2 Mirage tanks was never seen. More Rocketeers out the barracks instead of the mobile army deleter, as archers come in here for the much needed anti-structure damage. Jaguars come back in for more, take out a power plant. They just pick away at the Tsurugis here, not known for being particularly durable. We see Harriers go down, the archers focus out the AFHQ. AFHQ is destroyed before the shield can be put down. That is very unfortunate timing for Mark of Cain there, as we see Norio on the field here for Warring in an attempt to clean up the Jaguar tanks. However, whether or not he's too late will remain to be seen. We see the Marauders dive on the Chronominers here, considering the anti-structure damage they do. A very wise play here to instead target economy, as Mark of Cain's economy is already in the shitter. All of these minor kills are very much worth it and will continue to hurt Mark of Cain even further. However, there's a couple of them along HP. Only on 3 miners, 2 of them seriously damaged. Mobile Army Deleter is getting focused down quite significantly. They don't finish him off though, as they get the additional 2 miners. Oh no, it looks like one escaped, as we see more Tier 1 Latin Confederation come in on the field here, as Mark of Cain simply capitulates here, as Manticore continues to press his advantage. We've seen Battle Torts come out here, but it's going to be too little too late. There's simply too much here for the Battle Tortoises to handle, and MagicCat now collapses on the enemy. Battle Tort goes down, and Warring himself capitulates as well. Team Sakura take this to 1